guys, welcome to today. So today I thought it would be a good idea to do another day in the life. I think I'm going to also incorporate some of our twin newborn essentials or things that help make our lives a little bit easier. If you're new here, I have twin girls who are 3 months, and I have a toddler who's 2 years old. So I am busy. So I wanted to, instead of doing a sit-down video, because no one likes sit-down videos, I find them boring. I find them boring to edit. So if they're boring to edit, I can only imagine they're probably boring to watch. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go through a day in our life. We don't have too much planned. I'm sitting in the car because I'm going to the gym. And so we fed the girls at 6:30, so they don't need to eat until about 9:30. Cinco's still asleep. He'll probably wake up while I'm at the gym. Josh is home. This is his last week being home. So next week I am all alone with 3 kids. I was gonna say 3 monsters, but they're not monsters. Not now, anyways. So that'll be fun. I also quit my job probably about a month ago to stay at home. Well, I shouldn't say quit my job, because now I have a full-time job, 24/7, 365, no days off, no sleep. Being dramatic, but it was best for our family for me to just, stay at home with them and not put 3 kids in daycare, 2 preemies, 2 little babies in daycare right now with everything going on. So we knew we were probably going to do that. So we wanted to put ourselves in the best position for that. I am excited for this new journey. It is kind of weird not having a job, quote unquote. I haven't felt it yet. I think when Josh starts going back to work and we really start establishing some type of routine, that I think I'll feel it. But anyways, I'm rambling. So today we're going to focus on twin newborn essentials. So I'll kind of walk through a day in our lives using those essentials.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots.
What? It's a camera. Grandma. Oh, camera. I thought you said grandma. Oh. Did you go potty this morning?
Yeah, you could go big pee-pee.
You went...
You could go big pee-pee.
You big pee-pee? What I like to do is unload the dishwasher and if we have dishes in the sink, put those in the dishwasher so we have a dish, put the dishes in there all day. Keep our kitchen looking somewhat clean, and then clean all the bottles, because we clean the bottles probably twice a day. So we clean them in the morning and at night, just to make things a little bit easier. So I'll probably go through all the essentials here in a little bit, probably once Cinco goes down, so I have no interruptions. But like I said, I'm just defrosting some milk right now to feed the girls, because I haven't pumped yet. So I'll go ahead and pump probably after I feed the girls. I try to pump every 3 hours, but I haven't been doing that. So luckily I have a good little stash, so we'll just do that. And we'll just get this show on the road. Right, Cinco? And hopefully we will have no accidents today. Where are you going to go potty?
Toilet.
You go poo-poo in the toilet? Right. Where do you go pee-pee? So yesterday, we've been having, after I filmed the potty training video, he's had ups and downs. We don't have accidents, but we remind him all the time to use the bathroom, which I feel like is normal. But poop is a whole nother ball game. I mean, he does not like to poop in the toilet, so use your imagination on how that goes. But yesterday, me and Josh were sitting on the... Were we sitting on the couch? Mm-hmm. We were sitting on the couch, and Cinco was eating a snack. And we just see him bolt to the bathroom. And the lights were still off in the bathroom. And I went in the bathroom. He was sitting on the toilet going potty. So he's clearly capable. He just gets lazy. So, you know, he's a 2-year-old, but there's no turning back now. So, you did what? You did what? Okay. This girl busted out of her swaddle. The swaddles are trash. We didn't have these issues with Cisco and the swaddle. Look at this one. Our hands all out.
Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up.
Ava's over there with her father. And also in the mornings after I feed her, I put her skin cream on. It's this one. This Tubby Todd all over ointment. This has been the only thing that's really helped her skin. Her and Cinco both had really bad cradle cap or eczema. And so this has been this has really pretty much been the only thing that has helped. Hour come back and then probably close to lunchtime, so make Cinco some lunch and then I'll sit down and go over some of the other things that I use that is really helpful. Something to treat you on. Here, you can pick whatever treat you want. You want chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. You want big boo boo?
Yeah.
Good job. Here you go. You pick some out. So we had a big potty breakthrough. So Josh, I was in the shower, and Josh was holding one of the babies because they were crying, or she was crying, and he said, Cinco took off running, right?
Mm-hmm. Towards the bathroom.
So Cinco takes off running towards the bathroom, and he comes out, Cinco, big pee. So he ran to the bathroom all on his own and went pee. 10 minutes later, same thing. He runs to the bathroom, and he comes out, Cinco, big poop. How do you know he pooped though?
No, I could hear him from the bathroom saying Cinco, big poop.
Oh, okay. So you knew he was
pooping. And then I
pooping.
got up. And he was like standing on the stool, and I looked in the toilet, and sure enough, it was
pooped?
all in the toilet. And
all right,
like,
so there's evidence. So he ran to the bathroom and pooped all on his own.
Playing with trains or trucks, and was able to recognize it was coming and stop what he was doing and went and used it. And you want to try pistachio?
I knew he was capable of it. It's just he was lazy. You can tell he was just starting to get lazy.
I don't even have a pistachio though, buddy. It might be.
So that's why I said you can pick whatever treat you want. So he took a handful of chocolate chips. Usually he gets like 1 or 2, but he felt like he could milk the situation, which that's huge for us. So that's great. That's great. So I'm.
No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm not gonna wake up.
No,
Do you want to show everyone your game that you like to play in your fort house? Let me open up your blind so it's nice and bright in here. What you drawing?
Look at the light.
Draw a circle.
Oh, it's
Can you draw a circle? Let me see.
Oh.
That was a pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw pee. I saw pee.
Oh,
A pee,
that
baby.
is a pee. He's looking at my.
Two pee.
He's looking at my shirt. Where's the pee on my shirt? Show me. Where's the pee? Good job. Okay, where's the E? Okay, do you know where the D is? What is that? That's a K, right?
I'm slowly fading through the smoke.
Good job.
I can't hear myself think. Now every day since I woke up, I can finally see I'm alright. I'm alright. Demons enter in my head and they destroy everything. My cravings tell me that I'm useless and I don't got.
Still pumping. I think I got. Oh, I've been pumping for 25 minutes, so I think I'll do it for about 30 minutes. I'm going to check on Cinco. Let's see what Cinco's doing. So Cinco's playing in his playroom. He's playing this little Homer game. It's a preschool learning game. And we got a free trial. A 30-day free trial. It's pretty cool. Cinco, why don't you play? I don't know what game this one is, but why don't you play a different game? So it's really easy for him to navigate and play a game. Let's see what we're.
The robot is broken. He needs your help.
Yeah, he needs help.
Can you find the circle?
Yeah, find the circle. There you go.
Job. You
So he's
found
learning his shapes. He can learn his shapes, his counting. There's all different games. Memory game. That's a bird.
cream sandwich.
Oh.
I'll say a color. Tap the right ice pop, and Tut will move closer to his treat.
Oh, that's cool.
Blue. Can you tap the blue ice pop?
Where's the blue one?
No.
You don't want to play? Oh, there you go.
Beautiful blue.
Okay, you don't want to play that one? So, that's what I got after 30 minutes of pumping, which not too bad. Aria eats about 3.5, and Ava eats about 3, so I pumped about 4 ounces in that one. Is it good?
No.
What is this?
No.
Raviolis, blackberries,
No.
chicken sausage. And then, of course, you wanted one of these.
Like these.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's gone. Well, Josh is gone and Coco's gone. She has a grooming appointment. Cinco is laying down, not going to sleep. For some odd reason, he's been wanting to skip his naps, but I wanted to go over all of the newborn essentials while I have some free time. So I'll kind of just walk through all the things that we think are super helpful for us, and maybe it might help inspire some of your purchases, or maybe not. So I think I already talked about this morning, so I'll kind of just go through everything that's in the kitchen that's helpful, and then I'll go sit down, and the girls are still out there right here in the living room, so we will go check on them in a second. So anyways, I did get one of these. It is a warm electric kettle for baby formula, because they do take a couple bottles of formula at night, so it's super helpful at night. We don't have to worry about warming any bottles because the water stays warm throughout the day. So you just put the bottle in there, and then you could set it for how many ounces that you want it to pour for, and it'll pour for that exact amount. Warm, shake it up, and then you have a nice warm bottle. Obviously, it's not an essential, but it's really helpful you know, if you have a couple bucks to spare. And then obviously you will need a double bottle warmer. This is one that I found on Amazon. I think I talked about this earlier. This is the Boone Lawn, not the Boone Grass, but the Boone Lawn, which is double the size. You definitely need it for the amount of bottles that you will have. And then obviously you see all our bottle of equipment. We use the Dr. Brown's bottles. And this is the Boone, this is like a little, I forget what it's called. It's a little treat for the Boone Lawn, just to hang all the small things. So that's when it comes to feeding, besides the pump that I've talked about a couple times already. That's pretty much all I would call an essential for food. And then I'll walk over and I'll show you all the other things. You can go see the girls. You might hear Cinco in the background. Love every play mat. I really like it because it's nice and big. Instead of getting 2 play mats, this is really nice. They'll have a little bit more room to play. Obviously, if they get bigger, then it might get more difficult. But it has 2 mirrors here. But you can also switch it out for these little black and white pictures. You can put something else. And then it comes with these toys. I think I always see people switch this one out, and I know why, because it seems like it'll hurt them. Like if they hit it, like it's hard because it's wood. So I'll probably end up switching that out. But then it has this little toy here as well. So a play mat, obviously you need a play mat. I also like these. I got these, they're boppies, but they're small boppies. Because they don't like tummy time. So it's really helpful, you know, to prop them up a little bit. And they kind of will stay on there for a little bit longer for their tummy time, you know, and it'll help progress them into, you know, doing tummy time on the mat without it. So I'm hoping it'll help them get a little bit stronger. Obviously it's not a necessity, but I think it's really helpful. And they're not super expensive, and they're really tiny, and it'll help them sit up as well. So when they're ready to start sitting, I can pop them in there, and it'll give them some additional support. Super tiny. Oh, okay, girl, she wants to talk. What you trying to talk? What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? You want to give them a little smile? No. Okay. What about you, girl? What about you, girl? This twinsy pillow comes in handy. I can pop them in both. I can pop both of them in there, and I can feed them both at the same time. It's still a little messy because they are messy eaters, but it takes so long to feed one and then feed the other. So most times I feed them both at the same time so they can be on the same schedule. So if you are by yourself a lot of the time and you don't have someone, you know, feeding one baby while you're feeding the other, you know, which is pretty normal, I think you'll really need a twinsy pillow. It's really soft, and this cover comes off, and it comes off and it's washable. What's also nice about the twinsy pillow is adjustable. So when they were super teeny tiny, I was able to put them in there and just adjust it with their like a little strap to make it tighter so they actually fit in there. So that was super helpful. Oh, let me get my list. I forgot I made a list of things. Oh, it's right here. We do also have, there's like so many pillows. Do you really need these many pillows? I don't know. So I also have the Snuggle Me's. I have 2 Snuggle Me's. I like them better than the DockATots. I find them to be softer and a little bit more conforms to their body. I don't think it's an essential at all. I really don't think you need it, but it was really nice to have when they're super small, when they're just kind of sleep all the time and you don't have a place to put them when you're in like the living room or just kind of not where they're supposed to be sleep. But obviously it's not somewhere where they can just sleep for long periods of time. You always have to keep your eye on them because it's not sleep certified. So that's the only thing, is it's nice to have, but they're really not supposed to sleep in there for long periods of time. So, you know, why have it? While I had, obviously, we all know what this is, the nose Frida. Right now, I don't know, all my children are very snotty, so this comes in very, very handy. Oogie Boogie Bear Stick, whatever. I'll link all this stuff in the description bar. My arms are getting tired. We got this as a gift with Cinco, and I never knew this existed, or I never knew something that I needed something like this. But after getting it as a gift, we used it a lot with Cinco, so I bought a couple more for the girls, and we do use it pretty often. There's two sides for like dry and wet, I guess, boogers, but it also is good for the like around the edges of their ear and stuff like that, so just keeps them nice and clean. Okay, where's my list again? Let's see here. I talked about the Tubby Todd all over ointment. I think it's really, really helpful for Aria's eczema. That's the only thing that I've seen that helps. And you can kind of see on her face now that her skin's looking so much better. And I can insert pictures of what it looked like in the beginning. But it's looking so much better. So we decided to get a pack and play, the twin pack and play, instead of a twin bassinet. Just because it seemed like it would be more useful to use long term, because you always need a pack and play. So we ended up getting this twin pack and play from Juvie. It has the divider in the middle. It comes with a white sheet, but it's huge. Like it doesn't really this frame doesn't really do it justice, but it is pretty big. And it does come with a little changing station. We don't ever use this. I don't think we've ever used this. We just change them on the bed. But it is nice to have it there. So obviously, once they get a little bit bigger, or once they get out of this room, we'll just take this infant insert out, or the twin insert out, and they'll just use it as a regular pack and play. But that's what we decided to use. I put it right next to the bed. Right now, it's kind of a little further away from the bed. Like I said, we have these Swaddle Me Swaddles. They're really convenient because they're easy to swaddle, but I don't know, something about these girls, they cannot stay swaddled. So I think we're going to start transitioning them into just a regular sleep sack, because it's starting to get kind of it's going to be a little scary for me, because if they're breaking out of their swaddles, I don't want it to go over their face, you know. And that was pretty much, but yeah, those are pretty much all the essentials. There's not much you need, especially for twins. You just need more of double of everything. They pretty much share the same outfits. I don't really buy them two different outfits, so they share their outfits. Oh, and then the double stroller. I will probably insert clips of the double stroller that we have. We have the Even Flow Pivot Expand, which is a dupe from the Upper Baby Vista or something like that. I just couldn't spend the money on the Upper Baby. Super expensive, especially if you need the 2 car seats and all that. So we got the Even Flow Pivot Expand. And then we did get a skateboard attachment for Cinco. So I will pull that out, and then I can demo that a little bit later.
I have learned that they come and they go just as fast. They are slowly fading through the smoke, and I can hear myself think, I'm alright.
Cinco is laying down, not going to sleep. And the girls, I'm going to wrap them up, and they're going to go to sleep as well. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hopefully Cinco will go to sleep. If not, then it's going to be a long evening for all of us.
Then it's quiet.
also decided to not really nap. I think he napped for 10 minutes. And Ava also wanted to wake up a little bit early too and hang out with Mom. So I pretty much did not get a chance to sit down. I have Blue's Clues on the TV for him right now. I don't think he's watching it though. Let's see. Yeah, I have Blue's Clues on TV right now to keep him company while I finish that laundry, that huge load of laundry that I had. And then Miss Ava is with me at the bed. You didn't want to take a nap either? Do you want to give them a little smile at least? No smiles? Let's see. Let's see. Kind of. You give the smiles. Do you want to give the smiles? Yeah. Say hello. And this is the sweet sounds of also pumping. So I feel like it's constant. So yeah, I'm just waiting on Josh is still not home. Coco's still not home. Because it's only been like 2 hours since I last filmed. Oh, here's Zico. Do you need to go potty? Go potty. Go potty. This kid. Alright, let's go figure him out. Right, well, he went potty, so that's good. Oh, I feel like this is a long day, y'all. I'm tired. But yeah, so we're just gonna hang out here. I think I'm gonna feed Miss Ava. Since she's already up. Her sister's still sleeping for the most part. She'll probably end up waking up here soon too. You wanna say hi one more last time or bye? You making bubbles? He went to the bathroom and get on his own.
1 or 2?
Well, twice. Well, one time I looked at him and I said, do you have to go potty? And he was like, yeah, and he ran to the bathroom. I think he used it, I don't know. And then another time he did what you said he did. He just, I had to see him take running and he went to the bathroom.
On his own.
He doesn't even tell us he has to go potty.
It's crazy. It's like he quit. Like one day. Like yes.
And he sleeps Cinco, but I'm not picking him up. You went big pee-pee? Good job. In the good job. Okay. So I'm gonna make some honey, soy, garlic, I don't know, chicken thighs, maybe some rice, and whatever else I can eat. So Josh and I's new thing is to play trivia. So while I cook, we're playing trivia. But this trivia is, what is this called? Say what you see? On Triple Secret.
Secret with a line over it and the secret in the secret.
Line under it.
Oh, maybe top secret?
In the... I don't know.
Isn't there a phrasing like all arrows point to the end or all arrows point to this being the culprit or something like that? End is in sight.
Oh, okay. I don't know if change of plans, so I decided to bake the chicken, and it came out pretty good. Cast iron skillet with that marinade I made, and then cooked it for 30 minutes, and then broiled the top to make it nice and brown. And then I'm gonna serve it with some rice. I'm gonna mix mine with a little bit of cauliflower rice, with some asparagus, and I made some corn as well, corn on the cob as well. So it'll be nice and yummy. Tigo, is the food good?
No.
No, you ate all of your food for the most part. You should have rice, but you
My
ate
chicken
one
feet.
more chicken? Okay. Singles plate. He had 3 pieces of corn on the cob. He ate his rice and cauliflower and ate all his chicken. Alright, it's time for the girls' 6:30 feeding. We're a little late, but I'm gonna do formula. So I wanted to show how I use this water kettle thingy we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take the chocolate lock off. It's already set for 3 ounces. So you just push this little water button. And the water comes out. And then it's perfect temperature. Already nice and warm. Singles in the bath. I'm gonna go ahead and go get the girls, and we're gonna do that not last feeding, but their formula feeding. I'm gonna do it on my own so I get to show how we use the Twinsy pillow. Oh, it's so sweet. And then we do this one. Okay. Oh, girl. So sweet. Kids are asleep for the kids are asleep, Singles sleep for the night. The girls are asleep for the next few hours. It's the end of the video. Oh, look at Coco. She looks so good. She got groomed today. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the last episode of Euphoria. I think it's the season finale, actually. So I'm gonna sit back, watch that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys next week. Next week, Josh will be at work, so it's all me and Coco. You're gonna help Coco? Well, anyways, it will be all me next week, so I will vlog that experience as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
They destroy everything. My demons